All right, everybody. So we're about to check out the first of many Babymetal videos that I'll be doing. I'm going to do my best to try and go in chronological order for the most part, starting with their oldest songs from the first album. That's why I'm choosing Doki Doki Morning for my first video. I believe that's their first song they did. It was either this or a Headbanger, I think. But I'm going to do a double reaction to their songs that have music videos, which I think is roughly 10 or so. But otherwise, I should be only doing just a single video reaction to most of their songs. Obviously, there'll be live performances, which is, as many of you fans know, are their best footage and stuff. So now I discovered them about a year ago around this time, so I'm not a original fan from 10 years ago or whatever. But nevertheless, they have been quite a shock, to say the least. I wish I had done a video to the very first video I watched of them when I discovered them by accident, which I believe was karate, and my facial expressions had to have been something to see for sure, as many people probably had when they first discovered their first video, because they are very unique, very different, never seen anything like it before. And so having said that, none of my videos to them are going to be first time reactions, which I know will be a turn off to many viewers. But I'm not about to make fake content and pretend that I've never seen it just to get likes and subs. So hopefully that won't matter to many people and you'll still enjoy the videos. I'm mainly doing them not for first time reaction content. I'm doing them because for one, I really enjoy them. And two, I just want to do breakdown discussions of like my personal take on each song, what I like, don't like, love, and then also hopefully maybe create some new fans going through all these and down revisiting the foxhole, as they say. So, having said that, let's go ahead and check out the music video first, and then we'll move on to the I picked a live performance to see after that. So here we go. So for anyone that's never seen them until seeing this for the first time, I can only imagine your response right now and your reaction. What in the world are you looking at? And I get it. I get it. It can be very confusing for almost any new person. And it's understandable because I had the same feeling. This wasn't my first video, my first was karate. But at the same time, it's like nowadays, mixing of genres and music like this or whatever, this is considered mixing pop with metal for the most part. And for anyone that doesn't know, they created their own genre, as far as I know, called kawaii metal, which is, I think, Japanese for cute metal. But anyways, I'm not going to get into discussing all that right now. But I can only imagine 10 years ago when they first started that this was just unheard of and never done, as far as I could tell. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not saying they're the pioneers of this. There could have been maybe somebody else, but I cannot imagine there was hardly anything like this back then. Nowadays, there's tons of subgenres of metal, rock, whatever. It's more common to mix stuff nowadays. But this is, I could only imagine people's reactions to this when they first saw it. But, anyways.
個ほっとくすごい痛いんだって女子会参加でガラス東京超やばい今日のビートアッスコーチストッチストッチリッチチョーチウォッチ今何時知らないふりはキラキラ知らない世界見た見た4次元5次元きたきた電波背伸びしたしたよねリンリンリンおはようウェイクアップお願いちょ待ってちょ待ってリンリンリン焦らず張り合ったったったったもうにリンリンリン慌てずメイクアップお願いちょ待ってちょ待ってリンリンリン Today は大丈夫きっと
I also can't help but to mention of how young and small they are, because being a fan of them already, and I've seen all their newest stuff, and they're grown adults now. It just it's mind blowing how young and small they were when they started doing something not done before at such a young age. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean in America, like metal is pretty common and stuff like that. But from what little I know of, because I'm still learning, little I know of Japanese culture, I don't think metal has ever been very predominant or super popular over there. And so had to be very different and awkward starting out with them. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it or like it, but I'm sure it had to be like uneasy trying to dive into something new like this at such a young age. And from what I discovered after learning more of them, they did not know metal at all when they first started doing this. They were learning it as they went. So it's probably took quite a bit of courage for them on their part. Yep, I've seen this video a few times, not a lot, but I just now realized all the little red skeletons like waving their hands back there. That's funny. Oh boy. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, that scene is absolutely creepy. Like, of course, the girls are kawaii, cute, whatever, but that is not cute at all. Not the slightest bit. You could put that image in a horror movie, and it absolutely would be terrifying. So now, whether they were going for that when they did it, I'm not sure. Maybe it was like a metal aspect, or I don't know. I'm not, but it's definitely something. I also consider this creepy too. Now, it's not as creepy as the other image, but I don't know. A bunch of floating heads like that. One of my favorite parts of any metal music, the double bass pedal. Fantastic. All right, so obviously you can tell this video, as far as I know, is like over 10 years old. So the production quality was limited. It's still, I think, pretty cool looking video. But I also learned, just knowing more about them now than when I started, they were just starting out, they did not have much of a budget to go off of, because their talent agency, I think they're called Amuse, they're not going to dish out thousands of whatever dollars on a new artist until they see if it takes hold and they're making profits and getting fan base. So, but I think they did pretty well for being such an older video and not having much to go off of. So now we'll go ahead and jump into their live performance. Now I picked this one. I know many fans probably would rather me watch an older one, but being that music video is original and pretty old, I figured I'd play something newer. So I think this is from one of the 2020 Budokan performance. So, which I enjoy this one. So here we go. Just an FYI, as we journey down these videos, you'll discover a lot of these videos are going to be from Budokan, because that arena and stadium is fantastic. So you'll discover in many of their live performances, what's so incredible about their performances is the crowd interaction. They are real big. Babymetal is really big on lots of callbacks from the fans when they do their songs, which I think is super cool, because it makes you feel like you're part of the song, not just a person watching it. They include you with the song. They want you to partake in it. So that part right there, the crowd yells, I think it's pronounced Imananji, which I think stands for what time is it. So, but they'll do that a few times in the song. So, now, me personally, I'm sure most will agree, their live performances are always great. Especially, I mean, some of their music videos are pretty cool, but nothing competes with seeing them live. Just like listening to their music on your car or on your phone, it's their music is, in my opinion, great to listen to. It's very metal like with awesome vocals, but seeing their live performances is a whole nother level. Now, I'll admit, Doki Doki, I was not really much of a fan of it when I first heard it. Again, it wasn't my first song. Karate was, and Karate again is one of my favorite songs. But we'll get to it later on. But Doki Doki, wasn't a huge fan of it first. But just like many of their songs, where many of their songs are so unique, like they have so many different types of songs. But as you listen to some of them more than one time, you really end up enjoying the beat, the vocals. You learn the lyrics to it. It also makes it more enjoyable too. So yeah, that's it for double reaction to Doki Doki Morning. I will definitely be putting out some more Babymetal videos in the very near future. I also plan on obviously reacting to many other bands very, very soon, probably within the next day or two. Just a quick, I got a list here I've started, and again, Babymetal, I know them very well. They're not first time reactions, unfortunately, but I'm looking forward to doing them. Hopefully, you'll enjoy going back down the road at the beginning of the Foxhole with me. But just a quick FYI for some of the bands I plan on reacting to, and these are all brand new to me, so these will all be first time reactions. I plan on doing Bandmate, Hanabi, Nemophilia, Maximum the Hormones, Sleep Token, Bad Omens, Electric Callboy, Body Slam, Bring Me the Horizon, Love Bites, and The Warning. That's just a quick list of some bands I put down that I want to react to, because what little bit I've seen or heard from them, which has been very little because I didn't want to know about them, I want to do that from the start, but they all seem very interesting and cool. So I will be putting videos out for them in the very near future if any of these bands interest you or want to see me react to them for the first time. So please, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Please comment down below. I'll enjoy y'all's recommendations, opinions. You can even throw out some other bands for me to listen to. I'll be more than happy to put them on a list and hopefully get to them eventually. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one.